They can't get out, they'll make a right-hand turn, go right onto Dwight and go down to El Capitan to get out to 12 Mile because they won't be able to make a left-hand turn. I am concerned, and I really hope you think of all of us here, that we are taxpayers and we do take care of our property, that you vote no. Thank you very much and have a great evening.
This is a public hearing. Is there anyone else from the audience who would like to speak regarding this item? I believe that's it for the audience. Would the petitioner like to come up and...
One more thing to say.
Real quick.
Yeah. I don't see...
We've covered all the items.
There's going to be families with kids. Is there a play area?
No.
No play area. Is there public transportation?
Not a requirement.
1 mile this way, 1 mile that way. You got to walk a mile.
It's not a requirement.
The closest thing is a liquor store. So, I mean...
Thank you.
Yeah, all I can say is listen to your citizens. That's what we pay our tax dollars for. It should be cut and dry if you listen to your citizens. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Andy Salama. I own this property over 16 years. I take care of everything as much as I can. I pay taxes, I pay insurance and all this stuff. But now it's time for me to start project in this area. I got suggestion from City of Warren. I can instead have a single family. I can do multiply family. That's why I go through all this, and I do this. It's a benefit my family, benefit City of Warren, benefit of Macomb County, doesn't affect the resident or the neighbor. I don't mean to affect the neighbor, but it's only support to the business in the area. I bring a new generation, I bring new people to the area, but I do not do anything to affect my neighbor. Thank you. And I have Mr.
Thank you.
I have my...
Hello, I'm Mark Salama, petitioner of the Sun in East Salama. I have a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration from Wayne State University, majoring in finance, and I also have 7 years of experience as a licensed realtor. Unfortunately, our architect could not be here today due to a scheduling conflict, so I'll speak on the design. Last time we had the designs on the screens. Do you guys have them in front of you by chance, or you do? Okay. So through the multiple productive meetings and collaborative efforts with the professional staff of the City of Warren's Planning Department and our architect, Imad Putros with Futuristic Design Consultants, in our petition today, we present to you the matured plans, refined and perfected to be in compliance of all known ordinances, but more importantly, to be in alignment with the city's forward-thinking master plan that highlights the need for infill housing, the need for more market options described as the missing middle in the city's master plans. The site shows 11 dwelling units, 3 structures, yes, 2 types, type A and type B, tastefully occupying only 17.8% of the lot coverage, very similar to that of the neighborhoods within this subdivision. And it is in excess, the current plans are in excess of the current setback limits, giving more than ample space between the units and bordering properties. We have a minimum on all borders at least 5 extra feet than the minimum requirements per the ordinances. The boulevard perfectly stylizes the development while being functional in its one-way traffic flow to ensure the controlling of traffic inflows and outflows, while establishing convenient parking spaces with 28 spaces, 6 more than the required minimum of 2 per unit, and each condo resident can only be allowed 2 cars per household. So we have an extra 6 parking spaces total to take away the need to park in the residential street. There are 3 precisely placed dumpsters, locations to serve the 3 separate structures, while giving space for its concealment by ornamental brushes, and to compare 3 dumpsters to the rodent insurgence from a major highway construction is disingenuous. You know, it would be minimal, and as a matter of fact, my sister and I will be living there on site, not because we're forced to, but because we want to. Because we're happy to support our father as he has supported us. And yeah, I've been mowing that acre for 15 years. We've had dreams for it. We've had plans for it. Of course, we're all here representing our own interests, but the determining factor is what is in the best interest for the city of Warren. Not one individual or individuals within the same demographic. We're all thinking holistic here. This development holds a lot of strategic value to the future for the prosperity of the local economy there. It is our opinion that this site plan makes the best use of this land, and we have our hearts in it. We really do. We're not soulless developers. We are a family led by our father who put in the sacrifices for 15 years. Not an entitlement, just letting you guys know that it's been blood, sweat, and literal blood and sweat and metaphorical tears. My father and I each putting in hundreds of hours maintaining this acre. And during that time, we hadn't received any feedback up until we attempted to, until we deviated from the status quo. We tended to actually manifest our plans for it. So if there was feedback before, we would have heard it, and we maintained the lawn to the extent of avoiding getting tickets. Yeah, to be blunt, we did not live there. It was not our home, but I plan on making it my home. I'm proud of my father and his determination. When I was a teenager, I just saw mowing this acre as the worst chore ever. 7 years ago, I attained a real estate